Bluetooth attacks, being able to have Bluetooth enabled on your wireless device, and then someone able to actually get close enough to you to actually steal information away from you. So while we look at Bluetooth devices as being very convenient for us, we got our AirPods in, or we got our headphones on, or we connected to a car. Hackers can take those two things, or those that convenience that we have, and then use it to their advantages by actually sending you information that you don't really want. That's what you call blue snarfing here, where a theft. I'm sorry, bluejacking, where we're sending information to someone that we really don't want. Um, that's bluejacking, and then blue snarfing is when we take information away from someone via Bluetooth. So we're actually able to connect to them and then actually send contacts over, pictures over, videos, anything across the network, from your device to my device as being the hacker. We used to see this a lot in the day back in the day when we had PDAs. PDAs came out and they were kind of like the first smart device that was actually handheld. So it was as big as your iPhone, but it was supposed to be more smarter than your normal Nokia phone at the time. Um, where cell phones back in the early 2000s, just it had enough information to have your phone number, contacts, and maybe one game which was pixelated to Snake or some other really simple game. It really didn't do the internet type capabilities that your smart devices had now. So we had this thing called a PDA, which was kind of like a small version of a laptop, which was, like I said, about as big as a iPhone Pro now, any kind of Pro Max that you may have. So um, it could do several things like go on the internet, keep more functions than your regular cell phone would have. The problem was is that when it came to having Bluetooth on those type of devices, you can actually send files back and forth. And before they actually got smart to the fact of actually putting security on your Bluetooth or telling you to turn your Bluetooth off, a lot of people will connect to these PDAs and then pull important information off. Now, you didn't normally see a regular person with a PDA, but if you would go to a Walmart or a Kmart, for example, you can see those stores actually having those PDAs in hand and actually doing inventory of stock products with their PDAs, right? So we can actually take some of that information off that PDA and then transfer it to ours if we're in the same vicinity. Um, so nowadays you don't necessarily see that happening via Bluetooth. What you see is a an attack where you have near field communications, NFC type of attacks. And I don't know if you guys have seen the commercials where they want you to buy this type of metal that goes into your wallet, and that causes a friction in the radio waves between um, your credit cards that actually use NFC technology in order for you to tap to pay, or your phone that actually, whenever you don't have your debit card on you, you can tap your smartwatch, or you can tap your phone to the actual swiper, and then it actually transfers your bank account information via the radio waves. Well, a hacker can come and sit beside you in a let's say a park, right? Let's say if they at Dillon Park and they sit beside you on the bench, and then while they're on their phone, they can actually transfer that information off of your wallet from your cards onto their actual device, and then steal that information away from you. So while NFC is cool and it's more convenient, again, um, hackers are not necessarily looking for a conveniency, but they're looking for the convenience in actually taking advantage of you. So I don't know if you guys seen those type of commercials where you can buy those type of metal protectors to protect or kind of disrupt those radio waves that allow you to transfer data back and forth. But what they're doing is disrupting the NFC fields in order for you to tap to pay, right? So just keep those things in mind. Do you really need it? Um, It's convenient. I'm not gonna lie. It is convenient to not really if you got your hands filled and you just need to tap your watch real quick. I think that's nice to have, but just keep in mind that if you're not using that technology, don't open yourself to an attacker actually getting connected um, to you and actually stealing some information off you.